It's not a podcast.
It's a Garcast.
And this is the world according to Gar.
Hello and welcome to the world according to Gar. You are listening to Garcast episode number 365. I am Gar, and with me, as always, is the Garfather.
Gar, how are you, brother?
Wonderful. How are you?
Good to see you back in the Gar studio.
It feels good to be back. I'm looking forward to some normal routine life here. And
no weird Harry Potter shit around you?
No, just my guitar. No Braxton, no Nick, no Anthony, no Maria.
Life. Bo
is here. Bo just lays on the couch. When Christine gets home, he acts like an asshole.
Knows being an asshole.
Things like that. But when it's just the two of us, life is good.
You're an unstoppable force together.
We are.
Nice.
How was your day off from many travels?
Oh my god. Overall,
Rest day here.
Yeah. Yesterday was, and by the way, I did get some live listener feedback, some text messages, people shocked that I'm doing the double.
Yes.
Tuesday delivery of Ryan, Thursday delivery of Riley, no overnight stays, drive until we drop. Dan Martin actually pulled his car up in front of my house. I was like, what are you doing?
Maybe you could have gotten a Harry Potter Airbnb and it would have felt like it was a whole new experience when you went back on Thursday.
I mean, if I'm ever in Columbus, I know where I'm staying. I'll tell you that.
I have some feedback on that stay.
I'm hoping Brack surprised you in the middle of the night with some sort of Harry Potter outfits that you had to put on.
She doesn't know anything about Harry Potter.
Damn it.
So.
It's so weird that you stayed there.
Well, I knew it was Harry Potter going in. I didn't care because it was in a good area.
Like Nancy loves Harry Potter, so that would be where we would stay. What the hell were you doing there?
Hey, it's just a place, and it was decorated in that theme.
All right.
I knew nothing about it.
The area
obviously.
you wanted to be, I guess.
Yeah, we never stayed in. They call it the Short North. It's High Street, so
right.
High Street runs north-south from Columbus City up into Ohio State, and it's kind of like the midway point between the campus and the city, and they call it Short North. It's artsy. It's got tons of bars and restaurants, and it's really nice area. We usually stay either in Victoria Village, which is a little bit on the west side. We've stayed in the Italian Village, which this actually caddied up against, which is in the east side. Anthony lives in another area, which we probably will stay at in the future just because it's more convenient to be by him. Mm-hmm. So it's a nice area. So the thing about that Airbnb, Thursday night, Friday night, college was back. It was fucking loud.
Oh, you were in the heart of it all.
We were. It's what it's called, heart of it all.
Uh-huh.
It was loud. I would expect that. I guess I just didn't think about it.
Yeah, that was an oversight.
And I thought about putting that on the review, but I always give 5 stars. So I still
you could do 5 stars, but say caution. This is not for people
older.
who don't like to party.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I didn't do it. Car stereos, just loud music.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom,
No.
boom, boom, boom.
That's
people
bad.
Screaming, party. We're right. It's really right in the middle of the high street. Like, It's insane. So, not a great night of sleep on our last night, Friday night. It felt like we woke up a lot. I have no idea. When you're in that hazy kind of like between sleep and waking up mode. Felt like I was up all night. I don't know. But I wasn't that tired on Saturday for the drive home, so I guess
that's the problem.
Wasn't too bad, but
And by the way, I have to apologize. I just typed on my keyboard. Rob, that is me. Rob was complaining about the typing. It's very loud.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to use my phone to do my normal Garfather activities while we're on here. To look things up.
I should have asked Harry Potter to put a spell on the noise, huh?
Yeah, that was me, Rob. He wanted to know who it was, and it was me. Thank you. Thank you always for listening.
But yeah, so that was the Airbnb. But again, back to your double dip here.
Yeah.
A little crazy.
So, round 1, 2 thumbs up.
Weather was perfect. Probably was
No.
beautiful up there. No.
No. Different weather systems. I'll include that. So, by the way, today is spectacular, by the way,
Oh, my
outside.
God.
Jesus.
I just went to the store
almost-
in the shade. It's
Yeah,
like cold.
I'm going to go for a walk or something. So, what do we got? So, I got the starter replaced in the van on the day before the trip.
Oh.
So the minivan, the Odyssey, lovely car. It's a 2025. It's pretty new, right?
Wow.
So you know how these cars now.
I was going to say, do you think that plays into it? I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah.
The cars
how these
stop
cars shut
at
off
lights.
at the stoplight. And then you can shut that feature off. There's a button.
It's very
but-
annoying, though, that you can't make the off the default.
Exactly.
Christine always turns it off as soon as we get in the car. Why can't that be the default?
I'm going to be turning it off now whenever I get in the car. I got to make that a habit. Because I do think it F's up the starters. How could it not?
How could it not?
So, Nancy it happened a while ago and I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, I was in a parking lot and I stopped, let somebody go, and I'm like, oh my God, the car's off.
Right. If you're driving at a light and the starter stops working, you're
Right.
really fucked. Because
So
in the
then
old
Nancy's
days, you
like,
were
it
in a
happened
parking
to
spot.
me, and I'm like, I don't know. So last week I'm on Old Country Road, busy time of day, traffic, red light turns green, I go, the car's not running. Like you hear it go, geek, and then it shuts off. Off. Car's off. Luckily there was a Tesla behind me, so it didn't drive through me. Because if you're on a highway,
Yes.
imagine the Cross Bronx.
So you were driving and it turned off?
Well, no, I'm driving, I'm at a red light.
Oh,
Stopped.
okay.
So now I'm like, okay, light is green. I'm like fourth on line, but packed cars behind me, like rush hour, Old Country Road, Mineola.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit! I immediately hit the hazards, put it in park, and started the car, and went, and gave the guy a wave behind me, like, thank you for not smashing into me. So I was able to get an appointment for Monday, knowing we were going to leave on Tuesday. I'm like, this is risky, but I told him, like,
Yeah.
listen. Safety issue, I can turn it off, but I didn't want to let it go. I was approaching 30,000 miles. I don't know where warranties are. So they were able to do it. I left it there all day Monday at Honda. They were great. And they replaced the starter for free under
Oh,
warranty.
Was it 30,000-mile warranty?
I didn't ask. So, so we took it yesterday, but that was a little stressful, making sure the car was good. But
Did you? I think I asked whatchamacallit, AI, why that's defaulted on.
It had to be an environmental thing.
I think it's a federal law.
It's a bullshit environmental rule, like it's going to save emissions. Can we get over ourselves?
God, I think it was part
Jesus
of the.
Christ.
It was either Obama or.
Meanwhile, every time the
Sleepy
car
Joe.
starts, I would think it uses more gasoline when it restarts than it would idle,
Yeah,
right?
I would think so.
So thank
Maybe
you for the
fuel
reminder.
injected, not so much, but terrible idea.
Fuel injection, good call. I'm going to make that my new rule. Just hit that button every time I get in.
Yeah. Christine did it all the time. With
She's
her
black.
car has it.
The BRAC is always a step
And
ahead.
if I'm driving a car, I don't think about it. But as soon as we get in and I start driving it, she reaches over, she hits the button.
Thank you, Rec.
It's funny. You used to be able to bypass so much. Like I remember with like my car, the seatbelt would cause an alarm if you didn't have the seatbelt on, and it was easy. All you had to do was you basically just put a little jumper in one of the plugs under the dashboard, and you didn't get the beep noise anymore.
Oh, I just when that happens, I'm like, click the seatbelt, for God's sakes.
Well, I mean, back then we laughed at seatbelts in the 80s.
Just so you know, there's also a house in Columbus, in the German Village.
German Village, yeah, that's south of the city, so it's
It
not
says
so close to
entire
campus.
house, 6 guests. It's called the Harry Potter Loft with a hot tub.
Really?
Let's take a look at this bad boy.
I've been to Germantown when I've done AT&T training back in the day when we used to work for the phone companies. They had that Dublin and Columbus office, I've been to Germantown then, but never with Anthony or them. Anthony's been there with
it's
Katya.
just the bedroom upstairs. It's the loft. It's Harry Potter themed.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so got the car. So we pretty much loaded the whole thing Monday night. and this is Ryan, so this is her third time going back. We had the added bonus of taking a second car with us, because we're leaving the Tucson up there. So, but we pretty much got everything in the van. I wanted to hit the road at 5:30. Now for the house, no assigned move-in time by the college, right? Because we're off
Do what you
campus.
want.
But still, you got to escape from New York, right? You got to get over these bridges.
Yes.
Deal with this shit. So we left about 5:40, pretty good.
It's good.
And I said, Ryan's like, should I follow you? And I was like, no. So Ryan and Nancy in the Tucson. Ryan driving, good practice. Myself in the van. We met at Starbucks, got our coffees, and she's like, should I follow you? I'm like, no, but we synced our Waze to make sure it was doing the same route. And
I didn't know you could do that with Waze.
no, well, I made
Oh.
that sound like we did something technical.
Oh,
When we both, this is the thing with these apps, right?
yeah. Sometimes it takes you through Pennsylvania, right? And other times it takes you up 17 to get to
But
Cortland.
now we have two people sitting next to each other with two phones, and we were both ultimately going that route. But her phone wanted to take her over the Triborough, the RFK,
Yep.
the Harlem River to the G Dub to Palisades, and mine wanted to whatever. So I was like, don't do that. Just do this, whatever. But she was like, should I follow you? I said, no, that's not safe. I didn't want her worrying about where I was and following me and all that. So I was just like, we just go. If you guys, I called them like twice on the road just to be like, how you doing? They were like
Yeah.
15, she ended up like 15 minutes behind me, which is nothing.
They probably had to stop for the bathroom more.
They didn't stop. No stops. Nancy said she spoke the entire time. Which
Really?
Nancy usually sleeps while I drive, so that was hurting her. Got up there no problem. Like
That's
three-
so nice.
340, something like that. Up there it was great. All good. And we pull up to the house, and two of the boys her age from the swim team who lived down the block were sitting on her porch waiting for us. It was awesome. They
that's a
unloaded
win.
everything. She's on the first floor, so it was really easy.
Yeah.
And then I just spent my day, like, she was the first person in the house out of the 5 girls, so it was cool. It was like a clean slate.
I
So
mean, the positive is if she forgot stuff or she comes up with lists of things that she
Exactly.
now wants, you could bring them back up tomorrow.
Exactly. So I hung a lot of shit. I brought my level and picture hangers, and
Yep.
Nancy did the whole bedroom with her. We did a Walmart run, got some pizza, and then we hit the road at 4:40, and we cruised. I even dropped 11 minutes total from our departure time.
Wow.
Zero traffic. 30 minutes from the other side of the GW to my house.
That's
Beautiful.
incredible. It's impossible.
It was like we did it in like 3:40 on the nose. Usually
So
on the
what
way
time
home
were
we
you
get
home?
crushed. 8:20
Nice.
p.m. Beautiful.
The
Starving.
gods were nice to you, knowing that you were Dad of the Year.
But the weather, you mentioned the weather. It was
yeah.
weird.
What happened?
So the way up there was fine. It was definitely chilly when we got there. It was like 59, which is
I
nice.
can't. Yeah, that's the one thing I remember. Right when we went to college well, I don't think we probably went around now. Right, it was probably late August.
Yeah.
And I just remember it was just so cold up there at night compared to what we were getting here.
But we kept getting, it was weird weather up there, as you can get in that area.
It's been a wild summer, though.
Yeah, waves of rain would come,
Yeah.
pour, and then stop.
Nayeli's been very busy this summer.
Yes. With the La Nina.
All this different weather that they've been throwing at us. It's
I know.
insane.
So, and then the ride home, we even had like a downpour in Scranton, but it was fine. It was pretty much fine.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunset on the road.
I said, so when we were driving there, Tesla did this new thing now where if you drive your car on autopilot for 100 miles, it does like, confetti on the screen. I was like, oh, that's cool. So now I'm like, all right, let's see what it does at 200. It didn't. I intervened a few times. But on the way home, I'm like, let's see how far I can get without even touching the steering wheel. Because the Tesla now will pick the charging stations that it wants to go to help you get your trip there. And you tell it as little stops as possible. And it pulls into the parking lot of the gas station or the rest stop or whatever, pulls in and pulls right up to the charger. You get out, plug the charger in, you get back into your car. So we went through 2 charges, but I got 520 miles of not even touching the steering wheel or the pedals.
Wow.
It was
I
pretty
wonder why
cool.
you weren't tired.
It really does help. It was funny. So when we were in Columbus, so that you guys got really bad rain Thursday night. Remember that's when they had the tornado?
Yeah. Well, when did we cast? Thursday.
Oh, I think that morning I think we cast it.
Yeah,
right?
and you said you had
Yeah,
drove
and I
through
talked
it,
about
we
how we had
got
the
it later.
alarms waking us up. Like
we got the
apparently
tornado. The tornado hit Atlantic Beach. It was great.
Katia went to work that morning, and they sent her back home. Nobody could get in because the flooding was so bad in Columbus. All the highways were closed and everything. So when I was driving home on Saturday, as I was coming up, both my car and because I run Waze so I could see cops, they're both saying get off at this exit, and then having me do all this weird stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe there's an accident. And as I was on the exit ramp, I looked at Waze, and you could see, the coloring when the road's closed. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, they think the road is closed here at this bridge. I'm like, that's weird. And I looked at the car, and the car was doing this thing. And when we went back down on the entrance ramp, like you could see all the water on the side of the road. So it was completely flooded. But
wow.
Waze and the car did not realize the road was reopened yet.
Ooh. Oh,
so
it was
I had
reopened. Okay. Did you have to
it
fight
was
the
reopened
Tesla?
now. I had to intervene. I had to kept for like the next 3 exits. I had to say, don't get off, keep going.
Wow.
The Tesla app was actually more up to date than the Waze one. The Waze went like an extra 2 crossings before it was telling you the road was open.
Now we know Waze is all based on like user information, right?
Yeah, I would think somebody
what's the
would
Tesla?
have gone in there and said it's now open.
But what does the Tesla do?
I don't know who they're using. Waze had been better, but this trip was the first time that I was actually finding, because I compare because sometimes Waze wants you to go to a different way than what the Tesla app is telling you. And last time I should have listened to Waze because we got stuck on Route 80. There was like tons of construction by the Delaware Water Gap, and it was at a standstill. Waze was telling me to get off, and I would have gotten all around it. The Tesla was not picking that up. But on this trip, the Tesla was actually giving me better directions than the Waze app. So maybe they're getting caught up
What to do?
with that stuff. They need to integrate police activity, like monitoring of cop cars on the Tesla. Because when
the Waze is great like that.
when the Waze, I have it set up now so it goes on my speakerphone for just alerts. So it just tells me basically about cops.
Oh, you can do just alerts?
Yes.
Oh, because I turned off the navigation. I hate that, but just
It's just alerts, and you can even pick the alerts. Like at one time, it used to warn me about a freaking railroad crossing when I went to town. I'm like, I don't give a shit about a railroad crossing. I'm not living in the middle of Nebraska. So you can turn off individuals. So basically, all I get is cops and hazards. So something in the road up ahead or something like that. And I change it to speaker because usually I'm playing Spotify, which is not from my phone. It's part of the Tesla. So like those alerts don't come through. So change the speaker. It tells me there's a cop, and then I just lower the driving for the Tesla down to what they call standard, and then it's within like 6-7 miles an hour of the speed limit, and I have no problems. We had some guy. He must have been doing 85 and a 70 at least, because I was doing like 75. He flew by me, and we went right by a cop, and the cop didn't pull out. And I saw this happen twice with a truck and another guy. The cops must be looking for the really big hitters now.
I think so. I don't push it really anymore. I'm like 10
you're
miles
going to
per
get
hour
there,
over.
right? Who cares? Do you need to do 80 or 70? You can do 70 or 75. I do 75-ish because most of the highway is 70 now.
Well, my favorite stretch. Oh, is it? Yeah, I guess Pennsylvania. It's a Pennsylvania thing because from
Most of
Scranton,
Pennsylvania,
from
West Virginia,
Scranton,
Ohio.
Scranton to Route 80 is 70 the whole way. I love that. I just set it on 80. I'm just like, let's go.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is 65, I think. I mean, New Jersey is 65.
Yeah.
And then
New York is
Pennsylvania
annoying.
is 70.
So the way up in the morning, we took 17. That way up.
yeah, I love that road.
It's
That's how
beautiful.
I used to go up to Alfred and Rochester.
It's beautiful, but it is annoying because it changes a lot from 65 to 55.
Because they have the Acrade intersections, which I guess will go away once it becomes an official interstate.
They did get rid of
Most of them, right?
Compared to when we used to go up, all the lights are gone. There's no more lights. Remember, they used to be
that's
actual
good.
lights.
Yeah,
They're all gone.
Yeah.
There's no more lights.
Yeah, that was all before Binghamton.
That was insane. Like around Roscoe. You're like, holy shit! But there
Actually,
still
it
are
used to go
cars
through-
that come out.
I think it used to go right through Corning, if I remember.
Yeah.
Like you actually went through town. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, you
if-
know, absolutely. But then they
been
built
bypassed.
a thing over Corning or whatever.
Did they?
But yeah, you're right. It used to go right through there. Well, you blow
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah. Got to blow something.
So it was good because it mixed it up. Because the way there we took 17, the way home it took me through Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I like to do 2 different ways if I'm driving the same day, just because
some scenery, right? How is it still? Are there still sections that are 17?
Yeah.
Or is it now? What's a new number? 86.
86. I see both signs depending on where you are. I don't know the rhyme or reason. After Binghamton, though, it's only 86.
Yeah. Like I said, I think we talked about this when we went to the Finger Lakes. That I didn't know that 17 was gone.
Mm-hmm. So, but we go Binghamton, we hit 81 and up to Cortland.
Yeah.
So we'll be back at it. 5:30 departure tomorrow. 10 a.m. move-in time.
How's the weather looking for tomorrow?
Thunderstorms here and there.
Usually late in the day, so that's good to get out, maybe.
Yeah, I think the morning. Yeah, it could be a rough drive home. Whatever, we'll see.
Why don't you guys stop at Binghamton and party it up there for the night?
With Eli Shaw. I mean Alex Shaw, wrong Shaw.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy.
Any show will do.
Any show will do, and if Eli happened to be there, that'd be great too.
Yeah.
Alex and Eli together are better than one.
Two's better than one, but one's good.
I do always think about that when we're driving. It's only like 35 minutes into the ride.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick ride.
I'm gonna go there. But I like to get home too.
Maybe with any luck, Anthony will end up at St. Bonaventure or something, and I'll be able to drive by and say hi.
Bonnieland. So yeah,
he
back
he
at
likes
it
to
tomorrow.
call it St. Boner, which I don't know if you
Saint
should
Boner. We will have Reagan coming with us tomorrow. She has proved.
She didn't go to the last trip, or she did?
Yesterday? No, we didn't bring any additional
Baggage.
guests.
And
She
only
went-
one car tomorrow, right?
One car. So right, we need that space because we're gonna have 2 passengers. Like yesterday, I had the van by myself. Talk
Yeah.
about maximum packing.
So you're alone in the car. I cherish those moments, even on a long trip like that. What do you do? Do you set up a playlist of music? Do you have some podcasts? Do you sprinkle in podcasts and music?
I'm old
Maybe
school.
an audiobook?
I'm old school. WFAN
Really?
as far as it can take me. Once you get to Harriman, a little past there, you got to switch to the AM.
Unless
channel.
it's night. Oh yeah, AM would go pretty far.
Yeah, AM took me pretty far, past Monticello.
And the signals traveled further at night, I remember.
Yeah, and then it's perfect because the 17 route, this definitely works. I'll take that as far as it gets me, and then I could switch when that goes off to 99.1 The Whale, which is the local Binghamton classic rock station that's been there since I was going to Binghamton.
Okay.
And they have this morning show, which they didn't have when we were going there, but I've discovered it since bringing Ryan. It's really not good, but I kind of like them, and I just love listening to it because it's Binghamton. It's called Free Beer and Hot Wings. And the one guy's name is Free Beer, and the other guy's name is Hot Wings. And then they have these female sidekicks, and it's just like... I don't know. It's okay. It's like, I don't know. They seem like they're not much younger than us. They have kids. And it's almost like a Garcast. And then they'll have, like, they do trivia. They'll do, like, beat the host. And they'll have somebody call in, and they do questions. And I always listen to it on the way up.
Yeah, I would mix. I mean, the old days, I would mix up radio and CDs, and as you got into some populated areas, and tune into the local stations. I do remember listening to some of the Binghamtons, but it's a lot of holes between Binghamton and New York of not really a lot of radio.
Yeah, if we go Jersey, Pennsylvania,
You get a little more, right?
yeah, but I'll go Spotify usually until I hit the well. Like, I'm a Spotify guy, so like the way home. So we got the news that Dolly Parton passed away. Big news. Big news.
Yeah, big. I forgot to look, but I think somebody said they had her on their list, right?
I don't know. And Tim Curry died today too, 80 years old.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I was like, you know what? Like, let's rock some Dolly. I knew Nancy was going to pass out. So from the moment we left Ryan's house, nonstop, till I got to the corner by my house, we listened. I found a Spotify Dolly Parton playlist that somebody made called it was the 50 best Dolly Parton songs. It was awesome. Full blast in the car, rocking out.
I should throw on some Dolly today.
I mean, there was songs I never heard that were fabulous, like from when she was
right next
younger.
to Dolly World we were at.
Dollywood.
I mean, Dollywood, yeah, Dolly, whatever. They have some big coasters there.
Now, of course, the one that I really wanted to hear was "Islands in the Stream," which is like one of my favorite karaoke songs. Kenny Rogers.
Not even on the list?
I didn't look at the list. I just hit play. So I'm enjoying every minute of it. But in the back of my head, I'm like, man, I better hear "Islands in the Stream" before I get home. As we're approaching the GW, bang! It comes on. Crank the volume. Nancy and I were singing the duet together. It was great.
That's great. Christine sleeps and does schoolwork and watches TikToks as my co-pilot. And occasionally will tell me to be careful.
She
and I'm
sleeps. I mean, you have an autopilot.
I'm not driving it. Yeah.
Nancy's good. She'd be like, "Can I sleep?" Because she's like, if I'm dozy, or she know if I'm like starting to feel like I need to talk to somebody, I can slap her and wake her up.
So Christine, this is her move, which is really great. She sleeps, and it could be even here, like just driving across town, and she'll wake up and just go, "Are you okay?" Like it's
Nancy
just
does that too. Yeah,
it's a reaction. Like I don't think she means it. It's just maybe makes her feel better that she was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
It's funny.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's a good partner there.
She is a good partner.
The combination
Would have been nice if she did some Harry Potter themed fun nights.
I guess.
In Ohio.
The combination of 1 Celsius. I sipped on a Celsius. That's become my new driving.
What is that? A energy drink?
Yeah, that's supposed to be healthier. I don't know. They don't make me jittery. I have the drives home from Cortland. That's what I've been doing. 1 Celsius. They're small. I just sip it.
You don't crash after those, like later?
Well, it's fine. I mean, went to bed.
Oh, how? But you said how? I mean, how long did they last for?
I don't know. I got home. I mean, I was pretty tired because the night before I only slept like 4 hours, and I was like, I figured I was gonna be wired, so I'm like, let me eat some food. We didn't eat on the ride home. We waited till we got home. I ate. I sat on the couch and I was just like, I was done. So I don't know. That's my new move. I have one in the fridge to put in the car. I'll do coffee in the morning, and then the way home tomorrow I'll have that Celsius. Got them in the Super Walmart in Cortland. They were cheap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we rocked them.
What dorm is she staying in? Do we know? Is it one of the bigger ones? Like
it's Shea.
Multiple floors?
Like Shea Stadium.
Yeah.
Similar setup. Ryan was in 2 years ago. It's the classic SUNY dorm, like 3 floors.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, she's on the 2nd floor. They have a couple tall ones. Like Ryan was on the 8th floor last year, but then they even have some bigger ones too.
Yeah.
So Ryan says where Riley is a good spot because you got to think about the cold months. She's like right next to the dining hall. Like Ryan's like you could literally there's like an connecting the 2 buildings is like an overpass thing. You could walk under to get to the dining hall, and also the building where they built the new Dunkin' Donuts and Jimmy John's.
Okay.
Brand new, and then the education building where a lot of our classes will be is like across the street. So pretty good.
Perfect.
Seems like a good setup.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Do you think it's going to be a bad winter?
Who the hell knows?
I'm very surprised. There's been like no named hurricanes in the Atlantic, at least that I've heard of, and it's almost September.
I heard they were adding Dolly to the list.
Oh. What's going on? Are you looking up the tropics? That's Mike typing, by the way.
Sorry, Rob.
Happy 50th, Rob,
yeah,
by the way.
I didn't make this up. I thought I heard this. The next Atlantic storm to form will be named Dolly.
That's awesome.
Wait a minute.
Got
Was
pillows?
this by chance? Hold on a second.
Total chance. Well, I mean, we know we're in a
Are you freaking kidding me? All right. Simulation. Hello. This is USA Today. Credible enough. Experts note an astounding coincidence after Dolly Parton's death. The next Atlantic storm. Why is this giving me an ad? To form will be named Dolly, a name picked decades ago. The name could be used within days of Dolly Parton's death. Oh. That could have been me. When I open other web browsers, it gets choppy. I'll stop. There's like a video on here, probably.
Okay.
Closing. All right. Better?
Wow. Yeah.
So you're telling me that Dolly Parton dies, and we're actually up to D in the storms, and it's Dolly. Come on.
Who died next? What's the next name? I forgot.
What comes after D?
We just had one, right? E, right?
Yes.
Edward. Do we have any Eds that died lately?
Let's pull up the list. I'll do it on my
I
phone.
mean, Dolly.
Here we go. Here's the names. We love
Did
the
we
names.
do the list this year? We usually do the list of names.
I got it right here. You ready?
I think we did, didn't we? Yeah.
Wow. So it's true. This is weird. That Dolly is the D. That is insanity. I have it here. I'm on the NOAA website. Arthur, Bertha, Cristobal, Dolly,
Oh, that's right. I remember Cristobal.
Dolly.
So we're
Edard.
only up to D, and it's almost September.
Yeah, Edard
That's
Stark.
crazy.
We could have a little Edard Stark. That'd be cool. Faye, Gonzalo, Hannah, Isis, Josephine, Kyle, Leah, Marco, Nana, Omar, Paulette, Renee, Sally, Teddy, Vicky, and Wilfred. Any of those names scare you?
Nope. I mean, ISIS, I guess. I wouldn't
That's
want to be
scary.
attacked by ISIS again.
I don't know if I'm
Can
saying
we
that
tell
right.
them that the
I could be
borders are
saying it
closed?
wrong, by the way. It's,
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
ISIS in my mind now.
let's
So,
just look ahead. We have the next 2 years out there. Let's see if there's any Garys or Michaels or any Guard listeners.
And they do retire them when they're like a certain level.
Yeah, we
of
covered that.
construction, right?
I forget.
So
Let's see, 2027, nothing hitting. 2028. Is Farrah Fawcett dead? Is this a Farrah? We could put
she's
her,
dying in 2 years. I'll put her on my death
put her in
list
there.
in 2 years.
Hermione. That's almost like Hermione from Harry Potter. No. All right. Nothing really jumping out at me. No Braxtine. No Nancy. Okay. That's crazy, though. Dolly. How about
That's
it?
going to be a storm. That's going to be our first storm.
We're effed.
Do you think it'd come up here, or you think it's just going to stay down south?
What if
Beat them up.
makes landfall as a hurricane, progresses through Alabama, up the area where Little Guar lives? I'm not rooting ill things on
Again,
him.
another hit.
It's close to Dollywood, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. it's
Dollywood
very
gets
close.
destroyed by Dolly.
We stayed like minutes from Dolly World.
Right,
Like,
you were
2
right there.
minutes.
She grew up there. They were
Gatlinburg.
talk. I watched 2020 last night. My mother-in-law gave us a heads up. I was fighting to stay awake. They had this ready. They must have known. They threw something together quick. They did an hour special on her life last night at 10 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
It was great.
I'm sure that's on YouTube. Maybe I'll check that out.
It was pretty good. Especially the first 20 minutes, half hour was like about where she came from and all that shit.
She's a legend. Like you hear, like a lot of the newer country singers that are up and coming, like a lot of the women, and they talk about Dolly and how great she apparently helps them out tremendously. Is like super active with trying to help these young girls
That's awesome.
get into the business and stuff like that. And they say that she is was so hardworking. They're like, she worked her ass off. She's an absolute legend.
I remember her husband died like last year. She was married to the same guy for 60-something years.
That's amazing.
No children, but extensive nieces and nephews, and their kids are like her grandkids, and very charitable, allegedly.
Yeah. She sounded like one of those like good people.
Yeah, and big cans.
She did have big cans. It's word on the street.
Yeah.
Dan Bob loved her.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure.
I wonder if he knows. I wonder if the news made it to Italy yet.
Yeah. What's going on with Dan Bob? It looks like he's melting.
It's
in
103
Italy.
degrees Fahrenheit, and he's on the side of a volcano. Last I heard.
Okay. So
Sounds
Dan
like
Bob is again not here.
Sounds like a great
Still
vacation.
in Italy. He did provide feedback to our speech breakdown last week.
Yeah, oh, he did give us feedback, right?
It was in Discord, right?
Yeah, let's pull it up. Sorry, Rob.
It's
I'm
almost like
typing.
he's on the show again this week. Our special guest, Dan Bob.
Let me do it on my phone. Yeah. So and I didn't feel bad about what we said. I think we gave good feedback.
I was giving my honest opinion. It was not part, so that's why it looks small to me. It wasn't part of the wedding. I guess that was the rehearsal dinner.
It was
which-
rehearsal dinner. I knew that.
If that's the case, the rehearsal dinner was larger than I would have expected.
Now,
Is
Den
it
Bob
usually
that's
just
a good point.
like the immediate party?
Den Bob is very bad at like his channel selections. I can never predict where he puts things. I'm gonna check his corner first.
Yeah, I don't think it was in Dan Bob Corner. I
But it
feel
should
like
be.
it was in announcements because people were talking about the show. Let's see. I'm looking around too here, quick to try to speed the process.
Yeah, what do you think you would have put
A
that?
lot of happy birthdays in there. Riley, happy birthday. We see.
The Shaw's wedding anniversary.
Yep. Not Denbab. Guara's in Japan.
Guar's in China. It looks awesome, right?
I wonder what they think when they see a Guar in Japan.
I think they think he's like anime, like he's a cartoon. Because, he's probably got like some tinge of color in his beard. And
I wonder what color you would go. What color beard would you go with for Japan?
Me? Or
Yeah.
Guar?
Well, you, and then we could maybe guess what Guar would go with.
think I would
Guar, I
just-
think would do like a pink or purple.
I think I would just go with the current color I have. Might shave a little bit to get the grays
White.
out.
Where are you, Denbob?
Oh, here we go. Wait, I think I found it. Okay, I did find it.
Okay.
I think. It's kind of broken up here.
Yeah, well.
Yep, okay. Okay, here we go. So one of our questions was he told to give a speech or a toast?
Yes,
Because we took that as a 4-minute speech
that was a speech.
followed by a toast.
Yes.
He said, this was it, and he used his spoiler alerts. Very good of him. It's in the
He's
Garnation.
not very good with those. He used them here.
Yes. I was told to give a speech and a toast. All right. So he followed instructions. He is a rule follower. Could be a lie, but if that's true, he followed the rules.
Or he just heard what he wanted to hear.
Correct. It was 4 minutes and 30 seconds. As for the positivity remarks, which was when he said that his new daughter-in-law was super positive because when she was shitting her brains out and throwing up, she didn't complain. I think that was the gist of what he said to the room.
That was. What a
Right.
great moment to bring up
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everybody.
So, okay, he's going to explain that. I discussed how difficult her job is. Did he? I don't think he discussed he didn't really discuss her job at all. Maybe he mentioned she has a difficult job. That's not a discussion.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Maybe we should go back and listen to it again. And how her positivity gets her through it. Okay. He may have said that. And because you wrote it, he probably did. That's not a discussion. He just said she has a difficult job and she's positive getting through it. Then he discussed how she was shitting her brains out and throwing up in Ireland. Okay. Just to be clear. I think the ChatGPT joke was excellent. I think excellent's a little strong. It was funny. It was fine. Somewhere between the JFK... Oh, the whole thing. How do I think it went? It was funny. It was fine. I think fine's a proper description.
It was fine.
His speech and toast, I agree. Somewhere between the JFK Ask Not What Your Country Can Do For You speech and a GAR safety presentation for PSE&G. And I think that's fair.
It's a pretty wide lane to be in.
Yeah, I don't think he really narrowed it down there, but I think that's...
It's pretty much anywhere.
That's fair. So, Andy said, "Well done." I don't know if he really meant it,
Yeah,
even
Andy's
though
a nice
that
guy.
that means a lot to.
We know
Apparently,
what it means.
what we said didn't mean anything to him, but what Andy just says, "Well done," that means a lot to Denbob. So that's fine.
All right.
There you go.
I didn't hate it. I just personally, I thought it was on the long side, and I think you nailed it. It was a speech
Yeah, and a toast.
with a toast.
Now there was more. If he gave us more information, Andy did have a follow-up question. Who else gave speeches?
Oh.
Denbob said it was the rehearsal dinner, so quite a few. So now he's saying that at all rehearsal dinners, are there quite a few?
I have no idea. I mean, the last rehearsal dinner I think I was probably at was probably mine. And I don't even think we really did a dinner. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, the rehearsal dinners I've been to are not set up like a roast, which maybe I don't know.
Actually, that would make a rehearsal dinner much more fun if they could do the roast there.
Maybe he thought that's what he was doing to his daughter-in-law.
If that's what he was trying to do, he failed.
No, I think he did it. Because he was making
did
fun of her pooping and throwing up.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he said, it was the rehearsal dinner, so quite a few. I was the only scheduled one. So therefore you should have been the only one. Right? But they asked if anyone else wanted to say anything. Who asked? That's what I want to know. Who asked? Who was the MC? Who had the authority to ask? Right?
Maybe his son?
The woman who I live with, Anna's mom, and a few in the bridal party spoke to. That's too much. We don't need that. If we wanted you to give a speech, especially the bridal party, if you're not the best man, if you're not the maid of honor, we didn't pick you to be in that position for a reason. Shut up.
The weddings have changed quite a bit. Like, when's the last time you've been to a wedding, Mike?
Well, I don't know.
it's like there's multiple speeches now. There's maybe at least you're going to get at least 2 from each side.
Nah, shouldn't
maybe
be.
more.
Shouldn't be allowed.
It's insane.
Should not be allowed.
It's insane.
Know your role.
And I went to 2 weddings last year for my my nephew, and I did one for my I guess he's my step nephew. Yeah, there was a lot of speeches going on.
All right.
That's what the kids do these days. You know, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, just what they do.
That's okay. All right. As long as it's the norm, I guess.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Oh, I should. Speaking of nieces and nephews, my niece got engaged last weekend. So congratulations, Brianna. I know she listens to the show sometimes.
All right. Where does she live?
She lives in Kings Park.
So we might have a local wedding.
I don't know. So the fiance is from Connecticut. So don't know which direction they'll go in. I would lean here, but we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
Is that you
And
are?
I'm curious to see where they end up living. Do they go to Connecticut? Do they stay here? Well, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Very happy for her.
You are
She's-
going. You have a lot of wedding activity in your life.
Yeah. You knew it was coming.
I think it's you're a
we've had
couple
long,
years.
long
You're a couple
window
years
of-
older than me, so you're hitting it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, after this round of weddings, it's probably lots of funerals.
Hey, listen, we talked about that last time. We had a few.
Yeah. So
Did you talk to Denise?
I forgot.
Oh my God,
I have to do that.
Denise, if you're listening, I think of you.
I don't think she listens.
I know. I just figured I'd say it just in case.
Denise. Hello.
Yeah, we had deaths, a lot of birthdays. Rob's 50th was on Monday.
Yeah.
Way to go, Rob.
Yeah.
Any other birthdays coming up?
You had your anniversary.
I had my anniversary. Andy had his anniversary. Yeah, great stuff. And then the move-ins, it's funny. Thank God Riley's finally go. So tomorrow's the Riley move, freshman year. Exciting. She's excited. She's like, there's only like 3 of them left. One girl staying home for college, and it's just her and her other friend. They're going to Cortland. Are the only 2 left. Like everybody else is gone. So it's been weird. Like she's like, oh, I gotta
It's
go
good
drive
and bad,
over.
right?
I'm going to get ice cream with so and so to say goodbye. Like it's been a week of departures.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I think
Good for her. I'm excited for her. That's great.
Yeah, should be good.
Dude, it's going to be just 3 of you now in the house.
Yeah, but get rid of my mother-in-law too. She insisted on going
that's
back
right.
to her apartment and living
How's she
there.
doing? Good?
Yeah, but she's blind and lives alone.
Did you guys get her the coded for life support equipment with the power company?
No, didn't. Never followed up on that. I still have oxygen in my garage. If she
Don't
moves here
smoke in there.
permanently, I guess I'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's still the idea. But Nancy's like, let her go home and realize that it's not going to work. So we'll see. My sister-in-law Karen, who listens sometimes, her mother-in-law passed away actually, back to death.
Oh,
Funeral tomorrow.
sorry.
We can't go because we'll be in Cortland.
Yeah. Sorry for your loss.
Thoughts?
And Paris.
Oh,
Not for me. I'm sending dogs.
pears.
but
You sending a basket of pears? So he said.
Pears wouldn't be so bad.
I might see our friend Tom Boswell tomorrow. He's moving his daughter into
Oh,
Cortland.
that's right. Yeah. I've been talking to him.
Spoke
He
to
met
him
with our former boss.
for an hour apparently.
Yeah.
He was
Good for him.
Yeah.
Even though I hate that guy. Hopefully he can help my friend Tom out.
Yeah. It sounded like he had another good lead as well.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully he'll land on his feet. I told him maybe we'll, I don't know, high five tomorrow after we move in our daughters. He's staying
That would
over
be
though.
cool. Yeah.
We're leaving. He's staying.
Yeah, I typically probably would try to stay as well, just to break up the drive. We just got Maria's, like, I guess her sorority does like parents' weekend in the fall, so we might do that instead of like the regular parents. Like we never really did parent weekends, but we might do that one. I think it's the Illinois game, which really probably wouldn't be too bad. The other one I think is the Maryland game, which also would not be bad, but probably even more crowded. So it might be nice. So we might do that.
Go meet
at
some
the end of
sorority
September.
parents. That sounds thrilling.
It'd be fun, right? Maybe I'll bring Den Bob with me. He'd probably love to walk into a sorority.
Yes, you could. He's got nothing to stay home for.
Any word on the whiteout games? Have they been canceled?
Did have some live conversations with some Penn State parents about that, and they agree it would be really. Or Mike's point is you fully embrace it and just
go all in.
Own it. White out, take the jokes, just own it. So you could go that way. That's what Rebecca seems to be doing because she's posting more, making fun of Penn State stuff than any of us in the Discord, which is weird. That's her therapy.
It's a crazy situation. I read it was on BBC News
everywhere
the other day. Like I was like, wow, this really got big. Really, pretty interesting. Now that some details are coming out, like how they got caught. They were using their own names and Venmos, Snapchats. I guess they busted one kid. It looks like earlier in the year, and he's like, "Hey, I'm getting supply from this guy, who's the ringleader that they just busted last week or 2 weeks ago now." It's a shame. I feel terrible for what this has happened probably to these families and across the board. Tons of kids and families just ruined.
Yeah, fools.
Not a good move. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Forest lost last week 1-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did they play?
They played not so great. They played okay. They deserved the 0-0 tie. They gave up a late goal, which was kind of annoying. Mm-hmm. And then, we've talked about it here. All these cups, so the Caribou Cup, one of these insert tournaments. They played the same team that they played over the weekend yesterday. They played Leeds again.
Oh, it was yesterday.
And they lost 2-0.
Oh.
But Morgan Gibbs-White was dinged up. He didn't play, and whatever.
All right. They play this weekend, or they get a week off?
No, we get a week off. What do you think this is?
They have weeks off. What are you talking about?
Not already. They're playing. I was just going to give you the match too. So Friday we got I like a little Friday at 3:00. We did gather in the Fernwood last Friday for the first game of the season. Arsenal and Coventry. You have to set the alarm to get up early, which you do. Saturday should be on USA. Saturday morning 7:30.
Whoa.
Liverpool. Tall order for Nottingham Forest.
Okay. Roll over, put the TV on.
Luch's team. We'll see what we can do at Liverpool. A tough one.
Fuck Liverpool.
F them. And then, you got games Saturday, Sunday, and there's even a game on Monday. So,
okay.
Great time to be.
Things are rolling. NFL's around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do our NFL show, I guess, maybe next week. We'll do our picks.
Let's do that.
We do every year.
Let's do it.
I'll get that form up there. Everybody can start putting them in, and I think we did the review of our picks, so I don't think we need to do the.
I think
recap.
we did.
Yeah.
Jets are winning the Super Bowl this year.
What do you think? I mean, any gut feelings on the Jets right now? Do you think they could be a 500 team? Would you rather them be a 4-win team to get a better draft?
It doesn't matter.
Better quarterback?
This is what's cool about this year is they have 3 first-round picks already.
Yeah.
So they can. It's kind of a cool season because they don't have to tank. So you can just play and see what you got,
My gut's telling me they're going to be around 7-8 wins.
Yeah. But I think that's great.
Gino's a little bit better. They have a lot of really good pieces. They just don't have a quarterback.
Dude, Gino, man. Don't worry about it. No, I think the goal is see what you got. Gino's good enough. Gino's good enough that you can see how good the other guys are, right?
Yeah. And
then, I don't know, draft somebody next year or whatever.
I heard a podcast this week. It was a fantasy football one, but the guy brought in these 2 experts just to talk about the Jets and the Browns. They do a podcast together. One's a Jet fan, one's a Browns fan. They're from New York, and they said that we grew up on WFAN.
There you go.
It's kind of interesting to hear like how similar their franchises are. Like they just are just so cursed.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get out of their own way. They have tons of weapons now all over the place at skill positions, but quarterback's a huge hole. Like Cleveland's got nobody. They'll probably play 4 quarterbacks this year.
They have everybody.
But they have a great running back. They apparently these 2 kids they drafted are phenomenal. Fat wide receiver. Their line looks pretty good this year. Like there's just a lot of pieces, but then they let Garrett go to L.A.
They got somebody good back though, right?
I think Myles Garrett's going to be a beast. They got Verse back, I think,
he's
for
good.
that. Verse is very good, yeah.
Your boy Nick Chubb retired.
I know. What a good run he had. blew his knee out. He blew it out in college, and then I think he had two
injury
major
in the
knee
NFL was
injuries
disgusting.
in the NFL. So he could have been, he's kind of like that Terrell Davis disease. He could have been one of the greatest of all time. Had he stayed healthy. Although I think he was probably a lot more talented than Terrell Davis. I think Terrell Davis benefited too greatly from that Shanahan system when that was the birth of it. That was
And
Papa Shanahan.
that
created
offensive line coach was like a legend, wasn't he?
Yeah, that team was unbelievable. And now his son is doing a great job out in San Fran. And there's I think McVay was part of that tree, like all that stuff. So interesting. But anyway. Yeah, NFL's coming back, so that'll be exciting. Mets, are they still winning? Or
Yeah.
as long as Den Bob's in Italy, they probably win.
They won a walk-off last night in the 10th inning.
Wow. Excellent.
What is their record? That's a good question. Let me see.
They get back to 500, maybe?
I think they had a long way to go. Let's see. They are standings. The Yankees are in second place. Wow. 3.5. Well, how are they in the playoffs? Yankees are the first wild card right now.
Who's in first? Was it Toronto?
Tampa.
Boston? Tampa? Oh.
No, Toronto's in last place in that division. They totally shit the bed this year.
I don't know anything. I don't watch baseball anymore at all.
Let's see. The Mets are they're still 12 games below 500.
Ooh.
What a run! But they're 7-3 in their last 10.
So the LA stuff, they basically just completely stacked their team, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they McAfee kept talking about this, if they win, does that mean that baseball is going to have a lockout next year?
I don't know.
He's like, if they lose, they'll be like, well, they didn't even win and they spent all that money.
Yeah, I don't know how that all works. I don't know.
Should be interesting.
So the Mets are all right. They're 10.5 games out. No.
Of the playoff, or
They're like 11 games out of the playoffs. There's a chance.
okay, that would be the best miracle since
It
1969.
would be. Need a black cat.
I love it.
Yeah.
Did you? I think you're one episode ahead of me on
You
Silo.
didn't watch it? Oh.
No, it's just, August has been a little bit crazy, but I did watch the last one where they kind of confirmed where the silos were at the end of the episode. So
That noise,
that's where I'm at.
I was totally wrong about that noise.
Really?
Mike O'Donoghue was right. He said it to me because I went over there and I didn't know he was watching it. And I'm like, what do you think that was? Like locusts or something? He's like, no. He knew exactly what it was. And they
do
confirmed
they
it.
reveal it in the next episode?
They do, and it was dumb that we don't know what it was. So I may have misled you by saying locust. Did you really think it was? It sounded like a swarm.
It sounded like a swarm.
What sounds like that, though? He knew it right away.
I don't know.
What does Mike do for a living?
He arrests bad
They
people
might use
for
these things, or
drones.
yeah,
Hey, you know what? A drone sounds like
a locust.
a bug.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't kill me for
Yeah,
that.
no. I
But
thought I thought the same thing.
that lines up with AI
Yeah, it makes sense.
and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Like, because the thing said, like, we eliminated them or whatever. I think you're gonna like this episode.
Is it the end of the season? This episode, or
God, I hope not.
it was episode 8? I don't know if they're doing 8 or 10.
Oh man, I'm gonna be pissed off. Let's see.
Did
How
it feel
many
like?
episodes in Silo season 3? Right, season 3.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 more. Yes,
Okay, good.
goes to 10.
I will say, I the backstory was the story I wanted to hear. I just thought they did a terrible job of telling it. Like, even the last episode in 7, they spent the entire time on the plane. Nothing of importance really happened on the plane.
There's that
But then at the end of the episode, they give you a nice little, there you go.
continues to the next episode. There's more.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there is.
Still-
I mean, the
still not
information
like-
that you get is good, but the storytelling they're doing in the show is so much better than
Yes,
the old. And I'm wondering, maybe the books were just
maybe you might be right.
what happens
There's
in
definitely,
in the
like-
show, modern, whatever, future.
There's definitely enough coverage of it though in episode 8 where you like get you thinking about what's gonna happen.
Okay, good.
And then the Silo part the current silo part was, I thought, really, really good. So
Yeah, it's been. I really, really do enjoy. I'm wondering like. There's some storylines that are going on. I'm like, why do we care? Like the sheriff's been chasing down stolen goods. I'm like, why do I even care about this? But I'm sure it's going to tie in.
well, I mean, they said the amount of goods that have been stolen, the silo will be out of stuff, right?
No, I know that's important, but it just feels like a weird side story to be telling.
Yeah, they dive into that a lot this time.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm sure they've been good at paying off. So I trust the process with these guys.
Yes,
You know, so
it's good.
what a show! Next week we might have Den Bob back, and we will have some football picks probably. And Den Bob will pick the Jets because that's the only team he knows.
We'll be heading into Labor Day weekend at that point.
Big weekend for you.
Mardi Gras.
What do you got going on? Anything?
No,
You gonna run or?
I can't
just-
run. I'm running. Ugh. Oh my god, my freaking Achilles flared up last Friday after I
Oh, my
ran.
God.
I woke up Saturday, I couldn't walk. Like literally.
Jeez.
Rob came over for the Forest game and made me put my foot in a bucket of ice. Very nice of him.
Did it help?
It did.
Ice does really kind of an
I
amazing.
did it like
job.
3 times that day, and now it's fine, but it's still a little. I don't want to run on it. I'm like
Yeah.
kind of waiting. I walked the other day for like 4.7 miles back from the car dealership.
Wow.
Felt okay.
I
So
hope
might
you can get
just-
to my level. I mean, I'm running pretty much 3 days a week, just 4 miles, not fast, maybe like
That's good.
4.25, and just enough to keep me active. So I hope you get back to that.
Good man. I thought I was. Damn it.
I did too.
We'll see. Could have just been a flare up.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll be down in Breezy for the parade and all that stuff.
I can't wait for the pictures.
Yippers.
Should be interesting this year.
All right, man. Wish me luck tomorrow on the down and back.
Yeah,
Up
I
and
am
back.
wishing you are in my thoughts for sure.
Thank you. Love when I'm in your thoughts.
Yeah. So until next time, be garific.
Gar out. All right, man. Peace.
Safe flights, Ben Bob. Safe trip, Mike.
I pledge allegiance to the family of the United Garcast of the Discord, and to the Montana commune that we will all meet up at when humanity finally craps the bed. One Gar Nation, under God, or thoughts, with a vow to be excellent to one another, and to always follow that one simple rule. Don't be a dick. Gar pluribus